We have finally got an exclusive look at the new Gringotts in HBO's Harry Potter, and it seems the show is heading for a specific design structure when it comes to the iconic building, with designs that are similar, but still somewhat different to the original in the movies. How do they compare? We're going to take a look. But first, if you're new to the channel, then I'd really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe, as it is a new channel and it really helps me out and lets me know you are enjoying this content. But without further ado, let's get straight to it. So we had various set leaks from HBO's Harry Potter last week, and we have some major locations revealed, from Hagrid's hut, which looks almost identical if you ask me, to Gringotts and a bit of Diagon Alley. Now, we've already had glimpses of Diagon Alley, which I have discussed previously, but this is entirely new. So, with the construction here, the similarities between this and the film are there, for sure, but they've gone for a completely different layout. Firstly, Diagon Alley in the films was one long street, with Gringott serving as the overarching building ahead. It was a figure point over the whole street, and that effect has seemingly carried on even at Universal's Harry Potter theme park, so it's always been consistent that Gringotts kind of towers over Diagon Alley. This version, however, seems to have adapted a more realistic approach, as they have basically built an entire street worth of the location, with various shops and locations given different designs. If you look closely, I do think this new Diagon Alley looks more like a London street than the film version, sort of like Prince's Street, but I think the film version was supposed to resemble a cobbled back street, so both have gone for different interpretations, to be honest. There's homes and such dotted next to Gringotts, which gives me the impression it's meant to sort of blend in with London shopping streets a little more. It looks more Muggle than Wizard, shall we say. It's similar based on the description of the book, but the actual film version was more grand and imposing. This one is more subtle. It's literally just down to two different interpretations on how you visualize it when reading, and I love stuff like this. It looks okay to me if you want my opinion. I think it doesn't look as iconic or imposing as the Gringotts from the films. That's just my opinion. But then the structure in the film was superimposed rather than actually being part of the set in the first movie. I feel like this does look more like an actual street full of shops than the film one did, but the film was a little more how I pictured Diagon Alley and Gringotts in the books. But then this may look completely different when the show comes to life. They've not added everything yet. It's not completed. We've not got flying owls, wizards populating the place, and so on. It's a very different interpretation, which is absolutely fine, but I suppose we'll have to see how it actually looks on screen before making proper judgments. It does look very realistic though, very old looking, very timely, very much old London. I'm hoping Hogwarts gets this treatment too. Design quality and production appears to be something we cannot fault about this upcoming HBO series. They're really going all out for it. I'm excited to hear and see more as the months pass by, as we get more set photos and so on. And I will obviously keep you guys updated when they do. Are you happy with the new Gringotts, or do you prefer the film version that we got? Or do you think none have gotten this right? Do you have your own specific layout? If you do, share your thoughts below. I am very interested to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you somewhere in the Wizarding world.